goodness.
It was just a nightmare. But it can happen. This and much worse.
Worldwide scientists gathered today in Geneva said that the consequences of global warming can be much more serious than was previously thought.
Scientists have also warned that global warming will increase the level of the oceans to an unprecedented proportion. If this happens, right where we are, for instance, the water could reach the top of the buildings.
But can this actually happen?
If we're not careful, yes, it can. The situation is really serious.
But can science do anything to prevent it?
Science is doing all that it can. Researching clean energy sources, developing products that don't harm the environment, and so on. But all this takes time.
And what should we do in the meantime?
Well, people can't just sit and wait. The fossil fuel consumption and its byproducts must be reduced. Energy must be saved.
But how did you reach this point?
In the beginning, there were few people and a lot of nature. Regardless of how many trees men cut down or how much they hunted, the impact on nature was insignificant. It seemed like natural resources were endless. And increasingly, mankind progressed at nature's expense, taking everything it needed from nature. With the advent of the 20th century, there were changes, radical changes. Oil started to make the world go round. The automobile, the airplane, and telecommunications transformed the world into this global village that we are familiar with today. Abundant energy and a multitude of comforts, which don't cease to appear, make our daily lives increasingly easier. But it all has a price. A high price for nature, a much higher price for mankind. Assaults on nature through deforestation and pollution reduce the availability of fresh water. Imagine a global lack of water. And there is also the dreadful greenhouse effect. It is scary. See what happens. The fossil fuels burnt by the automobiles, by industries and power plants are transformed into carbon dioxide. The increase in CO2 concentration affects the temperature of the planet, for it prevents the heat from being released back into space, causing the temperature to rise. It works like a greenhouse, in which the glass allows the light to enter, but traps the heat inside. And this is already changing the Earth's climate. And this is what has to be stopped. If temperatures continue to rise, the polar ice caps will melt, and then the volume of water in the oceans will increase to such a proportion that gigantic floods will simply destroy the land.
But what can we do until the scientists come up with the new solutions?
There is much that can be done by each of us. First, use your car less. Use public transportation more. Second, separate your garbage, which is the first step to increase recycling. Recycling is essential to decrease the consumption of raw materials such as forests for paper or oil for plastics. Also, recycling takes less energy than producing from raw materials. All of these are part of sustainable development. And these actions are in everyone's reach. They can be done by every single one of us in every city in the world. And where do we start? We have to start in the cities, in every city, because the cities are the largest source of the problem. So it is the cities that must take action. It is in cities where the solution starts.
It's possible.
It's possible.
I can do it.
You can do it.
We can do it.
I can do it. Yes.
It's possible.
It's possible. Use your car, let's leave it alone. Reduce CO2 and save the ozone. It's closer to work, we're closer to home.
Make a transition and avoid
carbon emissions.
I can do it.
You can do it.
We can do